So that's the first challenge, get to the top of there, Bond Scale Pike. Because I've had to park somewhere different to the start of the walk, and I'm having to use the map to try and work out where I am. I had intended on doing the Coledale Horseshoe today. That was my plan, but there's a lot of snow on the tops. You actually can't see it here at the moment, but you can when you're coming in. And there's one little tricky bit. Most of that would be fine with the snow, it wouldn't be a problem. But the bit between Eel Crag and Sail, I didn't really fancy it because I've got no winter gear as such. So I don't like no crampons or anything like that. So I didn't fancy doing that. So I think I'll leave the path here and head up by the looks of it. Trying to work out the route. Pretty sure I've missed it. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be heading to the right there. This guy's heading straight up by. It's slippy as hell. I'm starting to wish I got to the Pennines now. There's always water, by the way. Parked over there. It says no parking. There was already 3 cars there. But yeah, I couldn't get across that pass over there. It was I think the third bend where it was just solid ice. The car started going backwards. It's kind of frightening. You got your foot on the floor and the clutch is starting to burn and you're starting to slide backwards. And you stick the brakes on, it makes no difference, you're still sliding backwards. It's pretty scary. So, call that a bad job. Now everyone seems to be going this way, mate. I thought it was that path over there, mate. Decisions there. I'll just follow everybody else, I think. I've not walked far, but it's quite steep. I've already picked up quite a bit of height. It's steep here, like. It's a little bit steeper in a minute. You see, them 2 hikers are on the path I was going to take. One of it's worth crossing and heading up. Dilemmas there. Should I cross this boggy land? Join that path? Or stay on this one? To be honest, I think I need to be on that other path, like. Yeah, I think I'm going to cross over the bar and get to that path. It's going to be one of them days. This other path just leads to the same place as the last one I was on. What a waste of time that was. Oh well. Oh, it does take some of the steepness out of that, like. So, it wasn't all a big loss. There's snow on the top of the mountains over there. To be honest, I've lost all semblance of a path. Just follow sheep trails now. I'm looking at now is go up by where them sheep are there, and along like that. Once I get to the top, it should be a lot easier. There's other hikers are way over there, so I assume that must be where the path is. This is a hell of a lot steeper than it looked. Cars are killing me already. This is going to be a bad day. I'm not going to make this walk. Just going to enjoy it for what it is. Beautiful. It's supposed to be blue skies, but it's cloudy. Spoiling it. That was a bad idea. I guess made it to the path. The official path goes around like that, which will be really easy. Not much effort. Stupid me. Went straight up. Lots of effort. Very tiring. Let's see, there's another car couldn't get around that bend where I got stuck. So had to reverse and come back. Struggling. Glad it wasn't just me. That's just solid ice, that road, like. There's some cars have made it, like, mainly four-wheel drives, like. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Long way up now. Not far to the top. I've wasted far too much time getting up here, like. So I think it's a combination of not being so fit, because I missed lots of walks at the end of last year, and being very slippy. You keep sliding backwards each time you put your foot down. What a view. You're going to be sick of this view by the time I'm finished. Oh, well, can you possibly get sick of a view like that? Right at the top. So this is the top of Swarth Fell. I'm after Bowscale Pike, and then Offa's Pike after that. If I manage to pull this off, it'll be 10 Wainwrights. If I manage to pull it off. I don't think I am. Wasted far too much time getting here. Look at the views from Bowscale Pike, eh? Beautiful. That's the Ullswater down there. Snow in the mountains. Just met a lovely couple there, keeping me on the right. Fantastic, eh? Makes it all worth it. Bowscale Pike, everyone. Wainwright number 1 today. Right, next on to Offa's Pike. I can't linger too long because I've got a lot of time to catch up on. Got my lunch in my pocket to eat on the hoof. Yeah, this is solid ice, this, like. This is what that road was like. I'm going to cross this brook here and then head up that way to Offa's Pike. Offa's Pike, everyone. Wainwright number 2 today. Some really nice views again. That's Cross Fell covered in snow over there on the Pennines. Really nice. Heading up that one next. Right, let's get going. Haven't got time. So I was just talking to the lad there on Offa's Pike. It's around about 11 o'clock. So it took me, what, 2 hours maybe? No, 1 hour. But it took me about 1 hour to get to knock these 2 off. So should be getting dark around about 4 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to try and knock off 8 Wainwrights. That's going to be a challenge, eh? Gonna have to pick up the pace and keep going fast, I think. So I'm on the old Roman Road High Street at the moment. And I'll tell you what, it's fallen into disrepair since the Romans left. It's like one big massive bog. Thankfully it's frozen and the ice can hold my weight. He says. Into the snow line now. That man over there with the dog. I thought I was putting on a good pace getting across there, and he just comes up from nowhere and overtakes me. I was like, what the hell? Obviously much fitter than me. Load Pot Hill, everybody. Wainwright number 3 for today. Right, need to keep going. So I'm just going to eat my lunch on the way to the next hill. It's a kind nut bar and a couple of oat bars and some beef jerky. So nice and easy to eat on the way. We're headed that way. Up into even more snow. Small town here. It's frozen solid. That's looking back where I've just been. Load Pot Hill. Okay, this is the Wayfarer Hill. The wind's picking up a bit. There's a lot of cloud coming in as well over there. Hope the cloud stays away. Still going this way. Well, truly on the snow line now. The path gets a bit lost down there. I think I've veered too far to the left. I need to be over there somewhere. So I'm going to have to go cross country. Yeah, so I've veered off course quite a bit. So I'm trying to find the proper path. Should be around about now. I think that's it there by the looks of it. That's the path I should be on. So I'll get back on track. That's where we're headed over there. I'm truly in the snow now. Oh, look there, clouds roll, that's the trouble. Never frozen tarred. Solid that, like. Won't have a chance walking on it for, but I think it probably could. These smaller puddles, you see, they'll hold my weight. You see? Nearly there to the top, that one. Now, supposed to come off this one over here. It's supposed to come down there and down the nose. But that was a nightmare there. It's very breezy up here, and it's about 1:45ish, around about that sort of time. Yeah, look at the views. I'll have to change the battery of this soon. So my camera mount's broken. I was changing the battery, dropped the mount and it's snapped. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this, but a bit disappointed at that. Never mind, let's get going. I'm not sure if this is the top or if the top's over there. But I'll do them both. The batteries just keep running out on the camera because of the cold. So I have to make it quick. Okay, quick look at the views. There we go. There we go. That's Wainwright number, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Something like that, losing count. This outcrop of rocks, almost like a stone circle. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm way off on my hills, and kind hikers put me on the right path. And this is Kids Die Pike, which I'm on now. And that one over there wasn't high raise at all. That one over there was high raise. So I got them all mixed up because of that. Right, let's get back on track. So this is the view from Kids Die Pike. That's High Street over there, which I nearly went up, which I don't have to do today. The cold's eating my batteries, so I need to get going. So this one, which I've already been up, is Ramsgale Head. And it wasn't high raise at all, so that was high raise. And everyone was coming here and I thought it was low raise. It's actually Kids Die Pike. So I feel like a bit of an idiot. So never mind. I'm going to be doing this one twice now. So there's Ramsgale Head again. This time go the right way. It's just a knot, which is this way. Very nearly went up High Street before. Okay, this is for not everybody. By my reckoning, this should be Wainwright number 8. I've gone over the top of one without realising it. and that's screwed up my map reading skills, but I'm back on track now. The next one's over there, which is Rest Dodd, which looks a nightmare, and then the last one over there is the Nab. So I need to get going because obviously I'm running out of daylight now, but very nearly went up High Street. I was going to go up High Street, so up there, and then around, and then down here, with the names of all the mountains wrong. So I'm glad I got put right. Okay, this looks like hell. That's really steep going down there, and it's really steep going back up that one. I think I might make a decision when I'm down the bottom. We'll have a look. It's slippy as hell coming down here. There's like a stream that runs down the path, and it's just solid ice. It's just frozen. Not relishing going up there, like. Ugh. I need to check the time as well when we get to the bottom. Might not have time to do it. Let's have a quick view of the mountains. That's the knot which has just come down. Very slippy. So it's 10 past 3, I've got about an hour and a half of light left. So I'm going to do Rest Dodd, which is that one there. Rest Dodd, everybody. There's the views quickly. So basically I went up there this morning at the end, and I've walked right away along there, all the way down, up there, down, back up to here. That's a bit of a test of endurance, that last one. There are 2 cairns on this one, so let's do them both just to be on the safe side. There's the big one here. There's a little one over there. That's a little one done. This is Wainwright number 9. Wainwright number 10's over there, the Nab. Let's scan for it, eh? Might end up having to come back down in the dark, but let's give it a go. Looks like some horrendous peat hags to cross there, like. It's difficult to get down here as well, to be honest. There's Angle Torn over there. That's the alternative route. Head to Angle Torn and then head down into the valley. That just drops off that, like. I'm not going to be able to do that safely. I think the terrain's decided for me. I'm going to have to go to Angle Torn. I don't have the gear to go down there. I'm just going to kill myself. I mean, I could go down and then possibly come down that way, but that's just adding time. That, like, I don't have time to do that. So I've made a decision. I'm going to go back up and I'm going to go down Angle Torn. I can't go down there in this conditions because it's like slippy. It's all ice and snow. You can see. That's, I haven't got the gear for it. So Angle Torn it is, which is the official route, the official Steve Marshall route. It doesn't take the Nab's a optional thing. So I'll have to come back and do the Nab another day then by itself. Say, don't know if you can get the steepness of that. That's pretty steep. As I said, in these conditions I'll just slip and slide. It's a pity, like. But then you got all them peat hags to get across as well. Not very pleasant. This way is actually quite long. It's not that easy either. So you gotta go down there, all the way down there, up, around, Angle Torn, up, and then down there. That's not going to be pleasant either. I'm running out of daylight as well, which is not good. Going to lose the light a bit now, and I'm lagging. I'm pretty tired and exhausted. I've had another kind nut bar. That'll give me an energy boost in about 5 minutes time. But, I've got stuff in the car as well, and that'll give me the boost to get back home. but yeah, I'm feeling it now. Like, I hope the path off here is clear, because it's just off the map. I mean, the path eventually comes onto my map, but from Angleton to about midway along the path is off my map. I had intended to go via the nab, and part of me still thinks I should have gone via the nab, to be honest. This terrain isn't the best because it's very icy, very slippy, very rocky. There's Angleton down there. Getting dark now. Getting worried. I need to be off this mountain. What's it? The valley will be fine. I've got a torch. I'll use that along the road back to the car. Ah dear. I'm shattered. Knees are hurting a bit. There's a better view of the Tor. There's someone wild camping over there. So I need to work out how I get off this mountain. It's very beautiful, but for me it's very dangerous. It means a hike back in the dark, which I don't really relish. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. Some lights in the valley. Still got a long way to go though. On the wrong side of these hills, to be honest. I wonder where this is going to take me down. So basically I need to get off this hill as soon as possible. I'm still a hell of a long way up. I have no idea where this path leads to. But I'm being told, I read the guidebook, that it was the safe option, so I kind of hope so. Wow, it's a deep red. So I finally lost the light, still not down off the mountain yet. There's a nice cascade here, but I'm not sure you're going to pick it up on the camera. There we go. Okay, so I'm off the mountains, but I have absolutely no idea where I am. So I'll try and find my way to the car next. That could be just as long a walk. This is the Ullswater Way. I know I need to go this way. Okay, I've messed up really badly this time. The Ullswater Way is taking me on the wrong side of the lake. I need to be on this side of the lake. Oh man. I have no idea how to get back to the car. Not without a massive hike. I'm fucked. Okay, so apparently I'm in Patterdale, and just knocked on the door and asked the lady for some help in knowing where I am, and initially she refused. But all I said was, I just need to know where I am. So she said Patterdale. Trouble is, I don't have a map for here. I'm not sure how to get back to the car. It's a nightmare. So I'm just busy walking to this, what looks like a hotel inn pub, and see if I can get some help from there. I just need to be pointed in the right direction. I can walk it. I know it's going to be a long walk, but still. I guess it's better than being on the hills in the dark without any idea where I am. So at least I'm safe. That's the main thing. I might have a hell of a journey home, but I'm safe. Okay, they've got a big map here. So basically, it's I'm here in Patterdale. I need to go back to that farm where I was and then turn right, and then there's a path that goes around the side of Place Fell, and that'll get me to Borderdale, and then from there it's straightforward. I just didn't want to walk in the wrong direction, so now I know where I am. So I'm back at the car eventually. What a nightmare. So I came off Angleton the wrong way. I saw the little path that I should have took, but it was really small. I probably would have gotten into trouble on that as well when it turned dark. So I ended up in Patterdale, and absolute nightmare to get to here. So came off, knocked on that lady's door, asked her for help. She refused. So I said quickly before she closed the door, can you just tell me where I am? She said Patterdale. And then walked to the hotel, looked at the map, thought okay, I'll do the Ullswater way to get back to the car. Went back to the farm, followed the Ullswater way signs that I saw. Obviously I was missing some because it was dark, I couldn't see, and it led me back to Patterdale Hotel again. So I went to the Patterdale Hotel again, and this time I said, look, I'm in need of help. I'm in trouble. I've come off the fells the wrong way, and car's at Houghton, and I need to be able to get to there. And they said, okay, you need a taxi. I thought, alright, I've got about 30 quid in the bank, that should be alright. So I phoned up a taxi, £70 to take us to Houghton, £50 to take us to oh man, what's the place called? Yeah, £50 to take us to Pooley Bridge, and then have to walk from Pooley Bridge myself. Didn't have £70, you know, and he wanted paying in cash, you know. I was just like, I can't do it, I don't have that money. I says, well look, I says, I'll just walk. I said, well, you can just walk back along the Ullswater way. I says, yeah, I tried that, and it just took us around the circle. So I said, okay, when you get to the farmyard, turn left after the cafe bit. So I got to the farmyard, put my torch on full beam, had a look around, there was the sign, left. And then I just walked along the Ullswater way until eventually I came to the road, and then followed the road over the pass, back to the car. But it's a long walk. I'll be interested to know how long it's been. I'm guessing over 20 mile, because the original walk was 14 and a half, and I took the wrong route, and I got mixed up on the fells as well, so it was about 15 miles, 16 miles maybe, just to get to Patterdale. And then on top of that, then the Ullswater way back to Houghton. Yeah, I'll work it out when I get home, and I'll write it down below. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, don't forget to comment below, hit the subscribe button for the next adventure, share with your friends on social media. I was going to go out next Sunday and do a 16 miler and achieve it. That's not happening now. I'll be doing something, but I'm not sure what yet. Actually, I might just have a day off. I need to get home. Actually, I need to get somewhere where there's a phone signal so I can tell my wife that I'm safe, because it's like 9:45 now. I said I'll be back around about 7. So I need to get a Penrith and see if I can get a phone signal. Okay, so catch you on the next one.